Hello everyone, I am Erika of Beadingschool.com and you are watching Coffee Time with Erika, my weekly beady broadcast. Today I'm going to show you what's inside the new Beading School Academy Theme Box that we are going to play with in July and in August. But before I would start showing you and telling you more about this beautiful theme that we have prepared for you, please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, if you are watching from Facebook or from YouTube. And for some reason we are not on Facebook, so I need to restart. I'm so sorry for that. I can see that it's going on YouTube, but I see that it's not on Facebook, right, ladies? No one is watching from Facebook. Yeah, so I will be back in a moment. I apologize for the delay. Yeah, Linda says it's not on Facebook. It's not in the club anymore because it's not possible because of some stupid Facebook new regulations. But yeah, on the page it should be available. Or I will quickly share the link of the live. I won't have to end it. I will just, if you allow me one moment, then I will just share it to you, to Facebook, so everyone can see. So yeah, hello lovelies. So I posted the link on the Facebook page. I will also post it in the club. So hopefully the ladies find it. Thank you so much for your patience. Already 50 of us here. Angelina is here. Heather is here. Heather and Angelina were already chatting before we would have started. Rachel, she's asking, excited for today? I am very excited. Antoinette, Irma, Catherine, Malia, Kristen, Joanna, Rachel, Cindy, Anita, Marta, Linda, Loretta, Wilhelmine, Susan, and Anita are also here. So today we are going to look into the newest Beading School Academy Theme Box. We prepared it with much love for you together with my designer friends. And before we would start, then I would like to just in a few sentences introduce the Beading School Academy to beaders who are here with us today, but who may have not yet heard of the Beading School Academy. So the Beading School Academy, you can learn about it more at beadingschoolacademy.com, is a bi-monthly membership program and the most valuable beady membership program out there. You can become a student and learn together with us on the yellow, turquoise, or fuchsia level. That's up to you. And the turquoise and the fuchsia level memberships come with a beautiful, artistically curated box full of components and beads and cabochons that we are playing with for 2 months always. There is always a different source of inspiration that we are playing with, and it's actually so much more than just beads, because we are always also learning plenty about that source of inspiration. So in the past, we have learned about Van Gogh's Starry Night. We have learned about Sissi, the Bavarian princess. We have learned about Mexican fiery sunsets, and the components and beads and cabochons from the box, they become the jewels in these stories. I have here the next box that we are going to play with in July and September. Just a little bit of practical info before I would finally reveal what's inside. So for the previous week, from coffee time with Erika until coffee time with Erika, we had an extra gift prepared for you. Ruxandra's beautiful tutorial if you placed an order in the Beading School bead shop for a certain amount. And I would like to thank everyone for your precious bead orders. We are taking good care of them, and we will be in touch with your gift, the tutorial, tomorrow in the morning. So not much more waiting time. And another bit of practical information that we had after we saw the enthusiasm about the new star-shaped art cabochons, then, and they were gone super fast, we opened a pre-order option for you, because there weren't enough, and I know that many of you were sad about it. So we closed the pre-order option just now, and the stars, and thank you so much also again for all your pre-orders, the stars will be traveling together with your next orders or with your next Beading School Academy theme boxes. And now it's time to see what's inside the new box. Do we have anyone out there with a question about the Beading School Academy in general that I could answer before we would start looking into the box? I would also like to greet the beaders who joined us in the meanwhile: Melissa, Linda, Corinne, Kimberly, Ingrid, Clarissa, Katja. Heather is asking if we are maybe going to a beautiful new beach this time. Yosin is here, Marceline is here, Ellison, Saleh Demon, first time watching from France. Welcome, Saleh Demon. Robin is here, Martina, Bernadette. Rachel says, I love new theme uncoverings because of the pretties, but also because the whole beautiful community comes together. You ladies are all so lovely. And thank you so much, Rachel, for pointing that out. Indeed, the best thing I think about Beading School Academy is the community coming together, creating together, meeting over the lunch breaks and the storytelling nights. Judith is also here, Jill, Christine, Nitti, Jennifer, Rita, Martika, Laura. And Judith is asking, how do you change your theme box quantity? Well, we are trying to make the best predictions that we can. Corinne says Facebook is not working. Unfortunately not. In the club, it's not possible to broadcast anymore because of Facebook restrictions. Usually it's possible to broadcast on the Facebook page, but it's not working for some reason at the moment. So I posted at least the link to YouTube, but comments coming in from Facebook are not visible for me, only from YouTube this time. So if you want your comments to be seen, please head over to YouTube. Thank you so much, ladies. I will also post the link to YouTube here. And Kat, Vania is here. Laura, and I hope that everyone is prepared for something beautiful. And Terry is here also. So, with every Beadingschool Academy team, we always have a source of inspiration, a different source of inspiration, and a story that we are exploring and we are becoming the main characters of. And today, I would like to invite you to fly together all the way to the moon and the stars. In the past, people often looked up at the night sky to find their way. The constellations gave answers about time and space, where you are, which part of the year it is, and most importantly, which way to go when you are trying to find your direction. So today, let's stand still for a moment and take in the beauty of the stars and celestial objects. Even if we don't have the skills and instruments to read the stars as our ancestors and explorers did in the past, but the calmness in our heads and hearts will allow us to find the direction in life that we want to follow. Because sometimes it's not easy to truly see when we look only in front of our feet. And we may also need to decide if last year's path is still the one that we want to walk on in the future. So, ladies, let's admire the night sky together. Let's admire the stars, the moon, and the constellations. And let's learn about it, what our ancestors read from the stars, and also how explorers in the past used the stars as points of orientation. So let me change my camera to the other one. And before, just a little intro to what is awaiting you now. So I hope that the theme of standing still for a moment, looking up at the sky and finding our ways in life resonates with you just as much as it does at the moment with me. And let's see what's inside the box. I'm going to switch to my hand camera. Please let me know if you will still be able to hear me and if you will be able to see the box itself. So please let me know, ladies. Oh, in the meanwhile, Heather is sending blue hearts. Catherine just simply says, oh. Rachel says, love it. And Terry says, my mouth is very heavy and I have to pick it up off the floor. And Laura says, I think this is my favorite theme yet. Linda goes, love, love, love. And for Rachel, it's also her favorite. And Heather already spotted some new shapes that we are going to play with. And Tammy says she can see me. So let's see. The box is called Fly Me to the Moon. And as you can see, one of the main elements in it will be this beautiful, beautiful new shape of cabochons in Bermuda blue. And Zuzi is also, by the way, here with us incognito as Beading School. Hello, Zuzi. So I'm really happy that you like the first impressions. And let me open it carefully. As I said, if you are not a student yet, you can sign up at beadingschoolacademy.com, and we have the yellow, turquoise, and the fuchsia levels, while the fuchsia level gives you the fullest package and also the biggest theme box with lots of beautiful extra things inside. Already when you receive the box, then you will see that it's the fuchsia one or the turquoise one from this mark. And when you open it, then even this little label will tell you that this is, for example, the fuchsia box. So I am unboxing the fuchsia now. We always do our best to already experience how you are unboxing anything that you receive from the Beading School Bead Shop, an experience to make you feel like it is Christmas, even if you receive the box in July, like now. So this is how it looks like. And let's see one by one all the components. So I will put this on the side and I will show you everything one by one. And I already want to start with my personal favorite. We always have two signature jewels released during the 2 months when we are playing with the box. And the first signature jewel is part of everyone's subscription, everyone's membership. And the second signature jewel is part of the bigger fuchsia level membership. And this component, it will be part of the second signature jewel that I have designed for you. And this component comes in the fuchsia level box. Why I like this so much? On one hand, we have all the turquoise stones set into the metal, but I also love it that it's actually, the component has negative space in a star shape. There are little prongs on the side all around, 8 of them. So that's where we are going to learn how to attach extra beads. And this is the first one. I also have here another metal component called the 4-stone luxury pendant holder. In my opinion, pendant holders are a bit underestimated, while they are so handy when we want to turn a beaded motif into a finished jewel. Instead of designing a bail, we can simply add the pendant holder. We attach it to the beaded motif through the smaller loop, and then we can pull a string of beads or a chain through the bigger loop. There are 4 crystals, like a constellation of stars, on the front of it. And Marcelina says, I love that we are getting this bail. I'm glad that you like it, Marcelina. This is, by the way, part of the fuchsia and the turquoise box too. And indeed, the loop on this is open, so you can even attach some other metal components to it. Then I have here a bag of Preciosa Chaton roses in the 7mm size in the color Crystal Orm. And there are 6 pieces, and this is included in both of the boxes. Preciosa Chaton roses, from the top, they have a gemstone cut, just like chatons that are better known. But the backside is completely flat. So it's also possible to glue these on easily on bead embroidery, but also on a fabric in bead embroidery, but also, for example, on top of another metal component. And of course, they can be included in bead woven motifs. We like to bezel them with square stitch or with peyote. And I have already designed a little bezel from other beads where these are included. And Rachel says these add such a touch of gloss on any piece. And let's see the next component. Even if we are working with the same tutorials and then everyone goes on her own journey also to explore, then everyone goes on her own journey to explore how to make the same beaded motifs in her own personal style. And I love adding, for example, connectors and tiny extras to every box that I am curating, because this is when you can make, even if you are just starting out on your journey, exploring that what is your personal style, then it's so easy to like think about maybe add this to a pendant on both sides of a pendant, or add this to an earring upside down with the pointy side up or the pointy side down. So you can already easily start exploring what do you like more. So this is part of the fuchsia level box, and it's a pair of dream crystal connectors in light turquoise. What I really like about these specific connectors, that besides the main light turquoise colored component, there are also 4 smaller transparent crystals attached to it. So again, this reminded me of constellations of stars. And Angelina says, these are stunning components, and I'm so happy that you like them, Angelina. Then I have here a pair of earrings called Luxury Moon Ear Stud. This is part of the fuchsia level box. They are 7 times 11 millimeter, including the loop. And this is how they look like. So these are 2 crescent moons. They are not mirrored, so they will look in different directions. One will be a crescent moon, and one will be a growing moon, and one will be a disappearing moon. And there are 2 crystals set into each of them. And at the bottom, there is a loop where you can attach your beaded motif. And then let's see some cabochons, some focals that we are going to play with. They really set the tone of the collections, in my opinion. And I would like to show you the beautiful Bermuda blue glass cabochons that you saw on the top of the box and in the video. So these are 13 times 18 millimeter. We call them ripple rectangles. Ripple because of the rippled back sides that give this really special spacey, in my opinion, it looks like deep space, spacey effect to the cabochons. These are not preciosa, these are glass cabochons. And Linda says she loves Bermuda blue. I can already tell you that Nitti is designing something beautiful with this. And Malia says, oh my, I'm going to not want to use these gorgeous stones. Dragon Horde. That's always the danger of a beader, right? That we want to collect stuff. And Bernadette also says that they are wonderful. And looks like a supernova. Let's go further. What else do we have here? We also have here 4 times 15 millimeter Navet glass cabochons in a silver colored claw, and the color is crystal moonlight. Of course, I had to go for the moonlight when we are exploring the stars and the night sky, right? And this is a shape which we played with already multiple times, but I know that this is a big time favorite of yours. And I think that the shape is perfect to create stars or comets. Look at this, even the 3. It could be a, oh my god, I just had a new idea. Look at this, it's a comet. With 3 of these and the aurum shot on rows. Susan loves the skinny navet. So elegant, indeed. And what else do we have here? Another pair of earrings, the navet ear stud with a loop in gold color. And indeed 4 pieces of the navets. Angelina asked the question. And I remember that many of you liked very much the longer ear studs from the Aurora Borealis box that we were playing with in January and February. So I was super happy when I discovered this navet-shaped ear studs. They are so shiny, in fact. The metal is so nice. And then there is a closed loop at the bottom where you can attach your beaded motif. Then, if we stay with metal components, Heather says it's a perfect match. So if we stay with metal components, then we will find here historic filigrees. One of them is in the turquoise level box, and 2 of them for a pair of earrings is in the fuchsia level box. So this comes from our historic filigree collection made in the European Union. So that really can tell you that when the metal is coming from the European Union, then it really needs to adhere to the strictest norms that are out there. And the design, it is an old one made by a historic machine, but it is newly made, revived in collaboration with Beading School, specifically for Beading School beaders. And you can use this in earrings, but you can also attach it to a pendant and then attach a string of beads here at the top for a pendant holder. And you can even turn it the other way, and the beaded motif can go here, and then you can attach strings of beads on these 2 sides. And Susan says that filigree is so beautiful, all capitals. And Rachel says, I love historic filigrees. They are such high quality. And Angelina also finds them beautiful. And she says, I need about 20 of these. I really hope we will have enough. And then some more focals. These, both bags, will be included in the fuchsia and the turquoise box too. These are extra low glass cabochons in the color jet blue splash. And I think this is the perfect symbol of the night sky with all the different celestial objects. These cabochons were designed, the idea comes from Sabine Lippert, Try to Bead, and Beading School was between the very first one to introduce them a few years back. So there is an 18 millimeter one and two 14 millimeter ones included. And Yosin is reminded of the Milky Way. Indeed. And Antoinette says about the filigrees that I showed you, that they could also be connectors for the end of a bracelet. That's such a good idea. Katya loves these low cabochons. They can be bezeled just as classic rivolis can be bezeled. So they are super handy in your stash. Galaxies and stars, as Catherine says. And Zuzi designed something super beautiful using these cabochons. Then I have one more bag of metal components. This goes to both boxes, and it contains two toggle clasps in antique bronze with kind of a constellation on both parts. Then, of course, we need some glass beads also to play with. We were looking at lots of metal components. We were looking at lots of focals. It's time to see the pearls and the fire polished beads. And lovelies, I have such a beautiful shade of round glass beads for you. Like, I was fainting when they finally got to my bead mat. I have them both in the 3 and the 4 millimeter size, matching each other, included in both boxes. As you can see, a hefty amount in both little bags. And it's called the Matted Midnight Blue Satin, the color. It's a very dark blue with a satin shine. And the matted color, it will make the shiny components really stand out. I like to say and repeat that when we want to make something shiny, then it can't be 100% shiny. We need a matte or dark backdrop to make the focals or the sparklies in general to stand out. So the matte midnight blue satin was much needed, in my opinion. Gunnar says, so deep blue, and Tammy finds them gorgeous. Then I also have here, actually, 3 bags of matching fire polished beads. I know that you like it when you have the same color in different sizes, and we always listen to your wishes and questions. So these are Jet AB in 2 millimeter through to 3 millimeter and 4 millimeter size. Again, as you can see, a big amount from all of this. And now let's look at some more sparklies. Katja says in the meanwhile that Jet AB is one of her favorite colors. And Angelina cannot wait to see the jewels with this. So let's see at another sparkly. And this is something that we haven't had before. It is called a long drop, a glass pendant in crystal AB, and it's an incredible nearly 5 centimeter size or 2 inches. So this is how it looks like. Marcelina says, wow, gorgeous drop. Please note that there can be some super tiny imperfections on the drop, but that's visible only when you look very, very closely. And Nitti included this drop in a jewel where she partially covered the drop, and it became really like the integral part of the pendant. It has even some purple and pink flashes, a bit of yellow and a bit of blue. For comparison, I put here the Bermuda blue cabochon and also the extra lows to show you how they compare to each other in size. Then I have here something that again really reminded me of stars and constellations. It is included in the fuchsia level box, and it is the Fly Me to the Moon Neumann clasp. Neumann clasps are made in Germany, in fact in Bavaria, which was the source of inspiration from the previous Beadingschool Academy theme, the Bavarian Princess. It is a family manufacturing super high quality components for beaders for more than 60 years already. And since we are mixing metals in this one, then your clasp can come in antique gold, in gold, or in patina silver color. All of them have 4 crystals. The shape is identical. All of them have 4 crystals and a tiny pearl in the middle. And actually, if you like this Neumann clasp, then we also created bundles with a 10% better price. 10% better price. So if you would like to have all 3 colors, then you can go for the bundle in the Beading School bead shop. And Angelina is asking if only one of these is included. Yes, indeed, one of these is included. This is, I have to say, a super, super pricey component. So one actually has the value of €9.49 in the bead shop. So already really, really worth it that it's included in the fuchsia level box. We have a comment here. Thank you for including Neumann clasps. They are the best. And of course, I can open the clasp, Linda, that's such a good idea. So it is a box clasp, and I have to push this a little bit, and then I can take this part out. And when I close it and I give it a tiny push, then you might have heard a click, and then it's secure in place. So it's not moving until I push it again to take this out. Then I have here something that I know that many of you were waiting for, and this might give you a good indication what you can look forward to during the next Beading School Academy cycle during the next 2 months. So we decided to include a bag of 4mm Preciosa Chaton Montes, this time dark indigo in gold colored settings. So we already know Suwon rhinestones, but those are flat and are better for decorations. And these are more substantial, so they give you better support when you include them really in the beaded motif. And dark indigo is such a nice dark blue tone. Catherine is asking if bicons are included. Of course, and the box is still half full, don't worry. So much more to come. So how do you ladies feel about dark indigo? I think it's such a good match with the other dark blue tones. Oh, and actually it's a fishhook clasp. Marta is right. It's not a box one, but a fishhook. Thank you for your correction, Marta. And then I have here one more focal, a pair of focals, and claw settings for them. So I have here 12mm cushion cut glass cabochons in a beautiful dark blue finish, and these are included in the fuchsia level box, and you can either include them in a design on their own, or you can attach them to this metal claw setting. So this also has a tiny bit of purple in it. It's not your ordinary shade of blue. And then let's see some more beads. Catherine says, so pleased to see those Montes in the new size. And I can promise that one color is not enough, so stay tuned for more. And Catherine was asking about bicon beads. So I am preparing the bicon beads to show. Alicia is asking, when will additional theme boxes be available for purchase? They are available right now, Alicia. Already the extra bundles and already the components and extra boxes are prepared in the Beading School bead shop. But now let's see the bicon beads. I have here 3 bags, 2 sizes this time. So I have the 4mm size, the light sapphire opal to give a bit of softness to the whole theme is included in both boxes, turquoise and fuchsia. And then I have a super beautiful one for the fuchsia boxes in cobalt blue 2xAP. And this is magic, ladies. This is so very, very, very beautiful. How do you like the cobalt blue 2xAP? Besides that, I also have a size that we don't play that often with, but I think it also deserves more attention. So I decided to include in both boxes a bag of 6mm Preciosa bicon beads in light sapphire opal. So everyone will receive the 2 light sapphire opals And the fuchsia beaders will also receive the super beautiful cobalt blue 2x AB. And Martina, I'm really happy that you love the blues. Besides the blues, we also have a bit of fog during the night time. So 3mm fire polished beads in powdery pastel gray too. I always like to include some neutrals to make it elegant and to pull together all the different shades. So when you will have a feeling that, oh my God, so many blues, then you can grab this specific bag to make it toned down a little bit. Thank you so much, Rachel, for your kind words. And I think it's time to look also at the Miyuki seed beads that are included. I have here 3 bags of Miyuki seed beads, white pearl AB, then a super beautiful Duracoat galvanized deep aqua blue, and then Duracoat galvanized matte dark sea foam. When it comes to Duracoats, when it comes to galvanized beads from Miyuki, then I always go for the Duracoat to make sure that they will be beautiful as long as possible. And this Duracoat galvanized deep aqua blue, it's such a beautiful shade. I am really looking forward to play with this. And then some more Miyukis. I have here 3 bags of size 15s. For the starshine, of course, we need a golden tone, so it will be Duracoat galvanized champagne. Then, to create that matte effect, to have a backdrop to all the shine, we have the matted Duracoat galvanized silver. And then, just a tiny bit of adventure during those dark blue combinations, is Duracoat galvanized sea green. Rachel says the mini challenge pieces from this box will be simply amazing. Everything in it is so inspiring. And I can't wait for seeing your mini challenge pieces. And Angelina says, thank you for providing galvanized with Duracoat finish. It really makes a huge difference. Dear Angelina, that's absolutely my own personal preference too, and we stick to that. We stick to quality. The last Miyuki in the box is a size 11, matching one of the size 15s, so it's Duracoat galvanized soft champagne. And it's still not empty. The box is still not empty. So I have here a bag of faceted microspacers in the 2x3mm size. I know that you enjoyed playing with this during the previous theme and with the Advent box that we had in December. And I wanted to bring them back a little bit to give us more opportunities to learn how to work with them, to have more designs. So I hope you like it. There are 2 colors are alternating. One is the dark bronze and one is the light metallic bronze. So you will receive either one or the other. And Tammy likes the champagne color very much. And then I have here again an alternating bead. We haven't played with gecko beads for quite some time. And There will be a bag of gecko beads included in every box, and there will be 3 colors alternating: crystal blue rainbow matted, graphite rainbow matted, so a slightly darker shade, and then jet AB matted. And I think when we want to create stars, then this will be perfect for constellations. I have here another bead shape, and I'm very curious if you will be able to find out, if you will be able to guess that what bead shape do I have in my hand. So when you think about the theme, Fly Me to the Moon, and the stars, then what kind of bead shape comes to your mind? I will take a sip of drink in the meanwhile. Kristen says, the gecko beads are so cute. Looking forward for tutorials using these. Heather says Vexolo, Katja says Vexolo, Yosin says Vexolo, Linda says kite. And we have Marta is hoping for rockets. So we have 3 good guesses already from Heather, Katja, and Yosin. And indeed, I have here a bag of Vexolos, 50 pieces in Jet AB. Kimberly was also thinking about Vexolos. Angelina, Richel also. Indeed Vexolos. And then I have the very last pair of components here, and it's something super cute. I actually asked our friend Ruxandra to design something beautiful with this for you, and I'm very curious what she will come up with. So we had already lots of questions, and we also need some more sparkly stars. So I found for you a pair of 3 times 5 millimeter shiny stars, which have a similar mechanism than the shooting star pendant that I showed you at the beginning. So there are holes on the sides, and that's where we are going to attach beads all around. I have to put this super close. As Angelina says, these are super cute and small. So a tiny but super beautiful detail in the jewel. Robin says, so many shapes I will learn to use. Indeed. Heather says, earrings. I think they would be perfect for earrings. So, lovely ladies. I will switch now back to my face camera. Please let me know again if you can see me and hear me. Erika should be back now. Oh my god! Angelina says, did you show the clay cabochon? Did I miss it somehow? Oh my god, I somehow put it aside and nearly forgot to show you the most beautiful and most special thing that is included. Indeed, we have a handmade round Beadingschool art cabochon included in the box. And there will be alternating 2 colors and 3 different motifs. Let me show you the one that I have received. So, as I said, we will look up at the night sky, at constellations, and we will also explore, we will also learn about it, how explorers found their way in the past using the stars. So, this is one of the constellations and crescent moons, phases of the moon that we can admire. So this is an art cabochon, handmade, or own Beadingschool art cabochon, and these are each handmade under the supervision of a master ceramic artist. You can use it in bead embroidery, but also they are perfect for bezeling. And I will show you, I will show you the colors and the shapes that can alternate. So, ladies, we will start shipping this time your Beadingschool Academy theme boxes next Monday. So if you would like to take advantage of the top-up option, or Beadingschool Academy students have the option to add everything that they need from the Beadingschool bead shop to their theme boxes, because shipping is included already in the price. Secure shipping with track and trace. You always receive a track and trace number. So you have the time to place another order that we will send with your box, this time until Sunday midnight. Usually we already start shipping on Thursday. However, there is a heat wave this week in Slovakia, where the Beadingschool Treasury is located. And to keep the team safe, we decided to move the shipping of the academy to the next week, and the treasury will be mostly closed this week, so everyone can survive the heat wave. It will be nearly 40 degrees Celsius. We have AC, but even that is not enough in this. So to make sure that the team is safe on one hand and that they can focus well on this important task, we decided to move the shipping to Monday. So you have a bit more time to think it through. Also, as Kimberly says, the cabochons and everything are going fast, so don't hesitate long. So you have a bit more time to place your additional orders. And you will always receive a notification when your order is completed. So that's when your box and everything else will go to the post office. And thank you so much for understanding. This was the reasonable decision. And thank you so much, Andrea, actually, for thinking it through and making this decision. But now, let's see, because Alicia had a question that where can she find the new theme box. So I prepared a code. So Alicia, you can find the new theme box here. Also at beadingschoolacademy.com. You are so lovely, ladies. Thank you so much for being so understanding. So beadingschoolacademy.com is where you can find the additional boxes. And next week, during Coffee Time with Erika, I will share with you that what kind of jewels you can make from the Beadingschool Academy theme boxes. So there are always, as I said, 2 main signature jewels included, but all the other jewels, all the other tutorials that we release over the next 2 months, or nearly all of them, they are also connected to the theme boxes, so you can make decisions even though no one has to be there on workshops. So even so you can make decisions which ones would you like to make additionally. And I will show the cabochons in a little while. And in case that you would like to make all of the designs, or maybe even explore your own ideas, then we prepared also a more inspiration section, and I would like to share that with you now. I will put that on my screen, just a moment. And as you can see, you can find this also in the new in the bead shop section. And then here we have a whole category dedicated to Fly Me to the Moon, to the Fly Me to the Moon theme. I'm also putting here the link. So this time we have 6 bundles that you can have. We have one bundle with cabochons and glass pendants. Then we have a bundle with the metal components. And when you go for a bundle, then the price is 10% better than if you would have gone for the components one by one in the bead shop. So this is the more this is the better option price-wise. We also have a bundle where the glass beads are included, like the wax solos, the fire polished beads, the pearls. Then we have a Preciosa crystal and cabochon bundle with the Preciosa chaton roses and the bicons, for example. Then this is the bundle with the Neumann clasps that Angelina already went for. Thank you so much, Angelina. So it includes the same clasp in 3 different colors. And then we have the Miyuki bundle with 7 different beads in it. Then I have here the art cabochons that we created for the team. Some of them are already gone or not yet. Andy or Timmy, who is here with me today from the treasury. So there are 2 colors, the steel blue and the space blue alternating. And we selected shapes that represent instruments that were used in the past for space exploration, constellations, and phases of the moon. And then we also have here everything one by one, the fire polished beads, the filigrees, the stars, the cabochons. So it's up to you that what fits you the best. Just please keep in mind that you have time until Sunday midnight, and then we will start shipping the boxes. It takes a few days until everything goes to the post office. And when yours goes to the post office, then you receive an email with the tracking number and the order numbers that you need to look out for. It's also worth it to check out the new in the bead shop section. And until that one is coming up, I would like to show you that on the blog, we will have an article. We will have an article with the whole list of what's inside the box, so you will be able to find that easily. And indeed, we will have more cabochons. Robin is asking. We will have more cabochons. It's also worth it to check out, as I said, the new in the bead shop part and the treasury restock shelf. So I click here on the July, and then you will be able to see that what kind of beads and components did the treasury ladies manage to restock. So even some kits and dragonfly glass cabochons, the extra low cabochon bundles, butterflies, and also lots of other beauties. So, ladies, on Thursday, we will have, as usual, after opening a box, a retro No One Has to Be Alone session. And this time, it will be Veronka's Tiepolo that we will be revisiting. She used the 6mm Preciosa by Consignit, so it is very fitting that we do the same in the new Fly Me to the Moon colors. And this is how it looks like in the new colors. And this was beaded by Melinda, who is answering your emails and messages when you get in touch with us through info@beadingschool.com. And now she has more time as she graduated with her master's degree, and she started to learn how to bead. So she will be able to help you even better. And she made this version from the new box. And I'm looking into my notes at the moment. So as I said, we will start sending the packages next Monday. And whenever it is possible, we will bump up your package to FedEx, so you will get it in a matter of a few days, and you will always receive an email with the tracking number. I will open the virtual classroom now, and after I say goodbye, I will open the virtual classroom, and I will also open up the blog article with the links. And Thursday, it's Tiepolo time. Next Tuesday, I will be showing you the first jewels that you can make from this beautiful, beautiful box. Veronka, Nitti, Zuzi, and even Vicky. And of course, me were working on jewels, so there will be a lot to choose from. And lovely ladies, also the mini challenge was mentioned. So this time, always the Beading School Academy students can participate in a bi-monthly mini challenge where we have a talent winner and a lucky winner. And this time, the challenge, if you would like to become the talent winner, is to create something where you use gecko beads and the faceted microspacers. So both of these shapes need to be included in your design if you would like to become the talent winner of the next mini challenge. And lovely ladies, do you have any questions left or anything that you would like to add? I would like to thank everyone for your trust and becoming Beading School Academy students and being Beading School Academy students. And I'm reading through the questions. And indeed, Catherine says, using the Chaton Monte instead of a Suwan. Tiepolo used the Suwan originally, but we tested it with the Chaton Monte, so it will be working out great. And Rachel says, wonderful team, really excited. And Joanna says, it stays processing. If the order went through, then please don't push the button one more time. Please send us an email to info@beadingschool.com. And now it's like 6 p.m. in Slovakia, but tomorrow in the morning we will get in touch and we will get you your second box, don't worry. If it's on processing, then it's all right. Indeed, Kimberly also said that when it's in processing, that it went through, no worries. And you can also check your order history to see if it went all right. And Donna is asking if both boxes come with an art cabochon. The fuchsia level box comes with the art cabochon. And Heather says the most packed box yet. I didn't count the number of articles, but I always do my best to maximize the amount of and diversity of beads. And a comment, wonderful theme box, Erika. You and the Beading School team are truly amazing. Thank you all. Thank you so much for your lovely words. And Susie has news. She says, lovelies, Andrea added more art cabochons to the shop. Please refresh your browser. Oh my god, even I'm going to refresh my browser. So if you don't have more questions, if there are any more questions about orders and payments, please get in touch with us at info@beadingschool.com, and we will sort it out as fast as possible. And oh my god, Susie says it's over 42 items. Maybe I will check it. And thank you so much, ladies, for sharing this time today and for coming together to start exploring the new theme. We are still slowly closing the Bavarian Princess. It's never like a sharp cut. So if you create it from the Bavarian Princess theme, snap a picture of your jewels. Please post it in the Beading School Club. And I can't wait to see them and to learn what you liked the most, what you have learned, what you treasure the most, the new piece of knowledge that you got. So let's say goodbye to that theme together, and let's get ready to the next one. Catherine says all the cabochons are back, and indeed see you all on Thursday. Thank you so much, ladies. Take care and happy beading.